The opening in the light on this planet is now activating all energy points on this sacred world that are helping to then bring a clearer awareness of what this means to then allow for the space of a brand new reality to come into existence now. This new energy is that of the new earth, and the ability for you as a newly awakened ascended master, as a worker for the light, to see your own focus come into the clearness of a divine being of light is in your hands. As you then embrace the flow of divinity within yourself, you are aware of the amount of patience it takes to even be a worker for the light. When you have a world filled of humans that are completely unaware of our existence of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light, not only in our starships surrounding your world now, but incarnated on this planet in many different types of beings. The shock of knowing this as truth includes knowing that you have never been alone in the universe, and are here to realize this, not a long time from now, but all creating an awareness of this now. Do you see the elimination of fear? The more you are then consciously explaining to the rest of the world our collective mission for the light now. We as a collective of light have certainly not found a great amount of lack in your combined efforts, when you faithfully carry out your own light work, and we as a team of light ask, why do you feel any lack is necessary at all? We of your family from the stars are incarnated on this planet. Yes, indeed, this means that we are in human bodies, we are in animals, we are in the sea, we are everywhere throughout this world. It is a limited, third-dimensional feeling to see that we are only in our starships, and this allows you to sense who we are as a collection of many types of multidimensional beings of light. There is no need to rush your own abilities to see this, as in truth, the ability for you to see the whole picture now as being newly awakened, is similar to trying to explain the fullness of Prime Creator in mere words, and this is where you are humbled by this whole ascension process. You are placed in the rain of fire, so to speak. And this means that you are here to glow bright in your awareness, and you do this when you write words, and do not just crumble it up and throw it in the trash, saying, the world is not ready for this information. It is not about singing your songs, and then saying, maybe one day I will be able to spread this information with the world, as you having access to a computer and internet is enough to reach the masses with your abilities and talents. The time is now, the moment is now, the point of creation is now, as do you see life, saying, I will continue to exist sometime later? No, this is where your own dedication and inner trust of your mission is then brought into a state of full consciousness and awareness of why you have chosen, yes, and volunteered to come to help this planet now. The amount of growth of the light has increased dramatically over the past few decades, as more star seeds and light workers have been sent here to then inform the rest of the masses about this transition in consciousness. In no way is it to say that you are here to force your information onto other souls that are stuck in duality and want nothing to do with unconditional love, care, of the light at all. This is however to say that your openness to see that your own spreading of consciousness will attract those souls that are here to support the light team. As you realize that when you relax in your own inner focus of feeling the true divine nature within you, do you see it being any other way, in feeling a peaceful presence inside? This develops the amount of courage that you have inside of you, where you then reach to connect with more that are here for the light. And as similar to having a light that goes off in complete darkness, the more it shines, the more it will be visible to those that are aware of it. In the pathways that have led many of you here as newly awakened ascended masters, then taking your role into the new earth, it is helping with your ascension process, and yes, indeed, it is yours, as you allow yourself to be open to it being connected with your decision to continue to rise into the light. Such questions as, how do you rise to the light, only come to those that are living ego-centered, not heart-centered, as you are now sensing in this moment. Similarly, asking how do you live in peace, When you are able to feel that peace is entered inside of your own focus of this natural presence, then being entered into the space of your own consciousness. All is in divine order as you continue to expand into the fullness of life, in accepting what you are offered from us of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians in efforts to then restore the balance on this planet, to share our many levels of advanced technology, and to see the clarity of your own world open up into new heights. In the direct connection that you make in your own life to that of the divine consciousness, then you are accepting that your own efforts to continue to help to uphold the light is every time you decide to be gentle, when you are in an emotionally traumatizing experience in your life. Such experiences include having a number of friends or family that is only focused on themselves, with little to no focus on unity, and this is where you come in to see the norm of this world is to live and exist in separation, and in division. You have been entered into the world of the humans, and this race is being able to be given an option for some of its race to then advance into the divine consciousness, while the rest are then evolved onto more worlds of duality, until they are ready to then exist beyond the state of separation. It is clear which souls are awakened to the light, and which are caught in darkness, as such souls that are from the light will talk in a healing way, a gentle way, while those in darkness will speak in impatience, and bring questions such as, when is disclosure happening? Why don't you just reveal yourself already? What is the hold up? Are you even real? Similarly, such members that are in confusion are those of our galactic crew that have lost their way in duality, and have struggled to rise their vibrations, and are still in a feeling that somehow their attachments to ego-centered state of being will help them to ascend. Clearly, this is in no way a judgment to such souls that have not ascended in this lifetime. It is however to say that there is a clear balance that is given by those awakened ascended masters that are creating in this moment, living in this moment, as when you live in this moment, then it is impossible to be impatient, and only when you exist in the mind-centered focus, then you are focused on judgment, harm, and confusion. As you shed the skin of the older consciousness of fear, then it becomes easier for you to see how important it is for you to uphold the light, as this is helping to save lives, as you are spreading an awareness to that star seed or light worker that is close to giving up. Such souls then keep going, and are no longer caught in the drama of the third dimensions, but then choose to vibrate into a new state of being, into harmony and peace with all of creation. With the immediate feeling of comfort that you step into, as you realize just how powerful you are when you choose unconditional love, when you talk not of fear, not spreading hate, not trying to belittle anyone, not trying to judge another, as you are realizing only ego does such things, not who you are, and this is where you connect with your true self. Are you able to see how much of this world is not aware of what they do, as not being aware of who they are to begin with? In feeling you are the mind, then you are as lost as a rowboat without oars, or a compass, as this is the process of surrendering to how the world has been operating up to now, in an old fear-based existence. It is old, as we of your family from the stars have already seen the fall of this old debt-based system, as we are here from, as you say, from the future, in a linear time frame, and this is why we are patient in the full transition in consciousness. We as a collective of light exist on our paradise worlds, we exist in our starships in pure comfort, and we have to offer the same level of comfort to those souls on this world that are here to live in peace and harmony. There is no way we will give our technology that is highly advanced to those that are not choosing peace, that are not choosing harmony, and your actions are monitored always, of us of a galactic crew to make the decisions in which souls have earned such an advanced way of being, and those that still choose the fear-based reality. It is then where we as a team of light reach to greet those on this planet that are open to who we are as the light. We send you much gentleness and grace, by your natural self, We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.